you doing? Welcome back to Digs of the Day. I'm your host DJ Tricks, episode 19. I take on some hip-hop records I got. These are all new here, so what I'm going to do, these and these here, I got to share with you guys. I picked up these and these in the last about 2 weeks. It's been about 2 weeks since I did episode 18, so I got to get in there. And probably what I'll do is, I separated the hip-hop ones here first, so I'm going to share the hip-hop ones I discovered at thrift stores, Goodwills, a couple I bought off of eBay. And then I'll take 10 more from here, and then 10 more and 10 more. I'll just go through, and just so people know, this is not a show where I'm like kind of just like showing off the best LPs or the most rare records I have. This is a show where I'm basically showing you what the digs of the day were. I'm not doing a take on my illest records, in other words. So I'm going to share about 10 rap records I picked up on the last few days, and we're going to get started right now. But before I do, I'm going to share this with you. I picked up this Thursday at Swap Meet, and it's called a Disco Case. These are from the 60s, I believe, and I got it for $3 from a guy. He had a bunch of 45s thrown all around there, and this was actually filled with 45s. And I said, "Hey, bro, how much just for the case?" And he goes, "That's a classic, man, but just go ahead and give me $3 for it." So came up on it. It still works. So I don't know if I'll end up filling it with 45s because I've got my 45s in boxes. So we'll see what happens. But glad to have found this. So keep your eyes open. You never know when you're going to find one of these nice ones. They actually come in purple and blue and red. I've actually seen them on eBay going for about $35, $40. So glad to have picked that up. So getting in today's take on hip hop. The first one I picked up was Ice-T, You Don't Quit. Classic joint. For those of you guys know who Ice-T is, he's from Los Angeles. But when you go back into, techno hop records, man, you're talking about the illest stuff, to me at least, that Ice-T produced or made. I'm not really fond of his later work, the Cop Killer or whatever, Power album. I'm not. Actually, after the Rhyme Pays album, which has 6 in the Morning, I never really followed Ice-T, sorry, but I liked his old stuff, Killer, Dog in the Wax, 6 in the Morning, and especially this LP right here, You Don't Quit. I've got about 2 of them, so I picked this one up for $5, and it was worth every cent. I'll tell you why, because Techno Hop label doesn't exist anymore, so anytime I see something like this, I bought this at a record shop in Torrance, I'm going to pick it up. So I'll go ahead and share a snippet of You Don't Quit by Ice-T.
Before I start rocking, let's get one thing stated. My name is Ice-T when you pronunciate it, but I'm not the T the British drink he's new. I'm Ice capital T, you're about to be for this little. The progressive thumping hand claps a precise voice on the microphone, recognize the ice. Hardcore rhyme, rock my mic, attacking the joint. Listen closely to my lyrics and you get my point.
Good stuff there, good stuff. Ice-T again. Fantastic pickup. Another one I picked up was RJ's latest arrival, Shackles. Shackles on My Feet, you may know it. Old school song. I've got 2 of them already, so this one I'll be probably selling on eBay. It's RJ's latest arrival, Shackles on My Feet, and I'll go ahead and show you a snippet of that right now. Old school song right there, man. I remember when that came out. Another one I picked up was, I actually bought this on eBay. It came in a couple days ago. It's called The New Style, and it's not the Beastie Boys. It's actually the Fly Boys. And the craziest thing about this that record right here is, I think I paid 20 for it. I never knew this existed. It's on Beastie Records. It says here it's a Beastie record. It says the Genuine Illers of Rap, the Fly Boys. It's kind of an explicit record, and I really don't like. I'm not too fond of records with explicit lyrics, but being that I collect Beastie Boy albums, I had to get this album. It's not the Beastie Boys, but they sound a lot like them. And I never knew this album existed until a couple of weeks ago when I was doing some research on Rare, Beastie Boy, 12 inches and LPs, and this came up and I listened to it and I was amazed. I never heard it. It came out in 1986, and it says here, yeah, Beastie Records, made in USA. So again, it's called The New Style by the Flyboys. In case you want to pick it up, I'm going to share a snippet right now.
And on the sleazy checklist, the scumbags on the mic, and we're laying down some tracks. It's the fly style. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and I don't need to fight when the sucking's begun. I got fucking and I don't got AIDS. I got more juice than the can't take. I got balls that are heavy and a real thick. Baby, you'll know it when you're sitting on my.
Very interesting record. Again, I paid $20 for that one, so I kind of really dipped out for that one, but it was worth every penny because I've never seen that before. This one I found at the swap meet, Break Machine Street Dance. I've got a copy of this already, but when I seen this I was like, whoa. Took me back, man. The 7th grade, I believe 1985. 1983 this came out, so in 85 was when I first heard this. And they had a video for it. Look it up, man. This is a classic joint right here by Break Machine titled Street Dance. And the rappers here, man, they look like triplets, man. Just check the video out, man. Fantastic, man. This song, I believe they're from Chicago. At least they had that vibe. It says New York here, but I believe they're from Chicago. But I may have to Wikipedia that, but just check them out. YouTube on Street Break Machine Street Dance. I'm going to share a snippet, man. This song right here takes me back to being in junior high school, man. It's a fantastic feel-good song, Street Dance. Go ahead and share a snippet right now. Glad to have found this album. I've got one, like I said, but man, Break Machine. Another one I picked up, I found this at the swap meet too, in the same batch I found the Break Machine, was Monday Night Football by Hurt 'em Bad and the SC Band. I've got this already. I can't remember if this is actually rap. It's on Profile, obviously. It says 1982. Early stuff on Profile was not rap. It was more like, I don't know what they were doing. If you guys ever heard Taste So Good, File 13, then you kind of know what Profile was doing back in the day. But Monday Night Football, I've got this, like I said, I've seen it. So anytime I see something Profile like this, my heart starts beating fast. And no matter what it is, I'm probably going to buy it. Let me go ahead and share a snippet of Monday Night Football.
Just hike the ball. Just hike the ball, y'all. Just hike the ball. Football.
Glad to have found another one. Got that one for $1. Another one I picked up was Sugar Hill, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, Scorpio. Classic joint. And the craziest thing about this is I didn't even have this copy of Scorpio. You guys may know Scorpio. Beat sounds like rhythm tracks. For you guys who know what that is. You guys know what rhythm tracks is. I'll go ahead and share a snippet of Grandmaster Flash, the Furious 5, Scorpio.
Scorpio. Shake it, baby.
Fantastic song there. It takes me back to when I was a kid. 6th, 7th grade right there, boy. That's some good rap right here, man. This is some OG hip-hop rap music right here. Another one I found at the swap meet was Genius Rap by Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Classic joint, for those who know it. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, early hip-hop group from New York. They actually came on a movie titled Crush Groove. They're the guys wearing the suits, and both guys wearing black suits. If you've never seen Crush Groove, I suggest you check it out. Kind of explains Profile Records or Def Jam Records, how they got started and the stuff that was going on. I don't know how exact the movie is as far as the plot and the story, but it's a really good movie. Check it out. It's got Run DMC, Cool J's on there, Beastie Boys are on there, Fat Boys are on there, Curtis Blow, Sheely appears on there, as well as New Edition. Just a really good movie. Check out Crush Groove. And this song was not featured on Crush Groove, but this is a good record right here. I've got one already, so anytime I see it again, Genius Rap, I'm going to pick it up because I know it's worth about $15. So I'm going to go ahead and share a snippet of Genius of Rap. Song right there. Takes me back right there. Is that the last one? I got a couple more. That takes me back. Another one I found at that swap meet was Toddy T, Batterram. Woo wee! If you guys know this, this one, it's on Eve Jam Records, the OG one. I believe they remade it, and it might have been on. Oh man, I can't remember if it was MCA. I don't remember where Toddy T got signed, but Toddy T, early West Coast hip-hop gangster rap. Toddy T, as well as Mixmaster Spade. You might be able to throw King T in there, but I'm going to stick with Toddy T and Mixmaster Spade. 1985, the Batterram, a huge hit on a local radio station out of Los Angeles called KDAY. A DJ on there, Greg Mack, the Mac Attack, the 5 o'clock traffic jam. You guys may remember that. But that show, or that records, radio station made Batterram, Toddy T, as well as a lot of other West Coast artists big. And this song probably had some airplay in Chicago and in other cities. I don't know about New York too much, but Toddy T, man, early West Coast gangster rap. I actually got a demo tape of Mixmaster Spade and Toddy T, where they took the first original demo for Batterram was done on a beat by a record called Rappin' Duke. I don't know if you guys remember Rappin' Duke, but Rappin' Duke was the actual original beat that they rapped Batterram on. Also had Roxanne, and they changed from Roxanne to Rockman. I don't know if I'm ringing a bell out there, but Mixmaster Spade and Toddy T had a demo tape floating around the streets of Los Angeles in about 84 or 85. Really hard to get a hold of now. Like I said, I've got a copy of it. I got to probably burn that thing and put it on YouTube. They also had a song called The Clucks Come Out at Night, which was a flip off of The Freaks Come Out at Night. So if you guys never heard any of those songs, the only way I could describe it to you is to pick up the Batterram by Toddy T. I'll go ahead and share a snippet of the Batterram. Feel good West Coast awareness rap. Say no to drugs. Obviously, another one I picked up this week was UTFO, self-titled album UTFO. By far UTFO's best album, if you ask me. I know they did I believe it was Skeezer Pleaser and oh gosh, what's that other album I got by them? Lethal? Is it Lethal? But to me, UTFO's first album is the best album. It's got the killer song, Leader of the Pack, Bite It, Beats and Rhymes. Of course, Roxanne, just a killer hip-hop album. If you're in the old school hip hop and you don't got this album in your collection, something is definitely wrong with you. You got to pick up this album. Bite it. Whew, I remember when this album came out. Basically changed my outlook on hip hop, man. I'm telling you right now. I've got about 2 or 3 of them, but anytime I see it again, it's on Select Records. I'm definitely going to pick it up, especially if I can get it for $1. I don't have it on CD because the CD is about $15, I believe, somewhere around that park. I've never seen it for 7 or 8, so I don't got it yet. But I'll go ahead and share a snippet off of UTFO. I'll share Bite It. That's a hard song right there. UTFO, Bite It.
Our rhymes are recited, and we are delighted to give you permission to bite it.
Yum, 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 yum. Scooty button, bo button, da button, da button, da 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 da
If you ever had a shadow, one like mine, time after time you would find everything you did and everything you do and everything you want to do, they'd want to too. If you jumped off the cliff, they'd be right there. As long as they could be like you, they wouldn't care. It's sort of strange, but it happens this way. And you should know what I'm trying to say. When someone try to be like you all the time, if you and that person share the same mind, but I'm calling biters, imitators.
Definitely worth $1. UTFO. Do not sleep on them. Whew. Next one I got is West Coast Crew, a song titled Jailbait. I believe on my other hip hop show, A Take on Hip Hop, I showed a sealed copy of West Coast Crew. I should pull it out right here. Let's see if I could. Oh gosh, West Coast Crew, West Coast Crew. Here it is. Here. This is this group here, and this is their 12-inch they made titled Jailbait. I don't know if you guys remember it. Jailbait. She's just jailbait. Just a great song right here. This song was a major hit in the West Coast, Los Angeles area. Back in, I believe it was 1984, 85. Remember this song being played on the radio when I used to DJ. I used to spin this song. People went crazy over this song. And I wanted to share with you guys last time, but because this album is sealed, I'm not going to break the seal on there. I believe I paid $5.99 for the LP. I paid, I believe, $5 for this. I bought this on eBay. Pretty hard to find as far as digging. I've never seen it. So I had it. Let somebody borrow it. Never got it back. Don't lend your records out because you won't get them back. Remember that key. So I had to rebuy it. And this one actually has the faded. On this side, there's no writing on it. So that was very interesting. And this side here actually says West Coast Crew Jailbait. I'll go ahead and share a snippet of Jailbait by West Coast Crew.
Jailbait, jailbait, jailbait.
Amazing song there. And lastly, I picked up Tone Loc Wild Thing. It is what it is. The cover's in good condition. The one I have, I believe, has some mold on it, or you know, you get 2 records stuck together, you pull them apart, ripped all right here. So I heard somewhere that this song Wild Thing sold more than We Are the World as far as the 12-inch record. I don't know how true that is. It's on Delicious Vinyl, but the flip side of it has a song called Loced After Dark. Has that Edwin Starr sample on there. So not really a big Tone Loc fan, even though I remember when this came out, I believe I was in 10th grade. It was a pretty big hit. Let's do the Wild Thing. You guys remember that? Who was the DJ again? M-Walk, or who was that? I believe it was M-Walk. I don't see the name there, but Wild Thing. I don't even got to really share it. I'll share Loced After Dark with you. market is. Again, glad to share these hip-hop records with you. DJ Tricks, Digs of the Day, episode 19. I'll go ahead and share the next batch of 10. I'm not going to pick out any individuals out of those and these. This is all house and reggae, so I don't think I'm going to be doing any house. These are all old stuff. So basically, again, I'm not sharing with you my illest records I've got out of all these. I'm basically sharing with you what I picked up in the last few days. Picked up all these. I picked up, obviously when I buy records, I buy about this many at one time. Spend about $5 to $10. So that's basically how I'm doing it. Reselling, rebuying, reselling, rebuying, trading, whatever it is. Just want to encourage you to keep digging. You never know what you're going to find. Like out of this batch here, picked up the UTFO, the Batterram, Genius of Rap, Scorpio, again, Brake Machine. This one I bought on eBay. I found Shackles on my feet, and I found You Don't Quit. I mean, it's not everyday digging that you're going to find stuff like this, but obviously I found a couple of one spot, a couple of another spot, and if you're wondering what those spots are, they're Salvation Armies, they're swap meets, flea markets, record shows, record shops, some on eBay, some at the Goodwill, some at mom and pop thrift shops. So basically it's time consuming. But when you're getting them for $1, like most of these I did, I believe one of them I paid $20 for, the Flyboys, they're well worth it. I suggest you always put plastics on your albums when you get them. Again, if you need the plastics, hit me up. I'll get you a good deal. I'll get you a box of 1,000 12 by 12 5/8 plastics out there at a good deal. Best online, and most importantly, keep digging. DJ Tricks, Digs of the Day, episode 19. See you on the next one.